everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today I'm going to be doing the cut crease collab video that we do every month on the 15th. And today I wanted to play with this palette. It's either Dido or Ditto Cosmetics. This is the Venus palette. It says limited edition on it. And I did recently get this in my Boxycharm base box. And I got a few comments. People were curious about this palette, so I'm going to play with it today and kind of do a first impressions as well. So I did go on their website. It seems like it's a small makeup brand, and they have sorry, I feel like something's in my eye. But yeah, it seems like they're a small makeup brand. They have a bigger palette, like the same version of this, but it's larger. And then they're gonna have a new palette coming out soon. So it's a small brand, and I think it's smart if you're a small cosmetic brand, especially in today's makeup industry. It's so competitive. To put your product in Boxycharm really gives you your brand exposure. So yeah, we're gonna do a cut crease using this palette. I will link all the ladies down below who are in this collab, and definitely check out their videos, see what they did this month. And let's just get into this and play with the palette. So the palette is really pretty. I know the assortment of shades are really crazy and a lot of people wouldn't like that. But I don't know, it doesn't bother me that much. And the other day I seen Manny MUA posted his Boxycharm video. I didn't actually watch it, but in his thumbnail he like swiped it and he was like, where is the pigment? And the swatches I did of it were beautiful, except for this shade right here, which is Venus. I'm thinking this is more of a topper, or it's meant to be more like a highlight. It's you know, it doesn't have a lot of base pigment, but it has that like glossy, like shimmer, light shimmer finish. And there are only 3 mattes in this palette right here. So I'm just gonna go into the shade Mercury. It's kind of that beige color that, and just set both lids. And let's see how it performs. And I'm probably just gonna do like a basic cut crease today. Nothing, you know, crazy. So it seemed to go on fine. There is a lot of kick up in the pan, so they're softer shadows. Then I'm gonna go into this shade right here, don't know what it's called, and I'm gonna put this in my crease, and it's like more of a warm brown. I think it has quite a bit of pigment. Yeah, I don't know what Manny was talking about. I'll have to watch his video, because he could have just did that for like, you know, making his video look more, see, look, that's pigmented. Make his video more interesting. We'll see. I'm very curious, because I believe in his Boxycharm videos he does a try-on style. I think I've tried doing try-on styles in the past, but I don't know. I just show the products, and then if I tried them, I give my like review of it. So far so good. Very pigmented. It seemed to do very well. So I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is the last matte, and it's almost, it looks black in the pan, but I remember when I swatched it, it was more like a deeper like plum color. So we'll see how, yeah, this one doesn't have a lot of pigment, and it seems to be pressed more firmly in the pan. And it's a little patchy, so I am having a little trouble with this shade. I'm going to switch my brush. It's more of a flat brush, just kind of like pack down the color. I mean, it isn't horrible if you have a deeper shade that doesn't have a lot of pigment and you have to build it up, because it's, so you make less mistakes. Right now my cat, little one, she's making noises. You might hear her. She sees the mirror, and this palette is reflecting light on the wall, and she does not like that. And Yeah, she's trying to chase the light. So it laid down much better with me, you know, just patting it on with this brush rather than using like a fluffy brush. And then I just want to blend the edges out. But yeah, that shade was a little patchy. It wasn't great. Oh well. Okay, now I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. I do enjoy this for cutting the crease. I feel like I use this product a lot for that. I'm going to use like a little flat brush, and I'm going to do like a half cut crease. Okay, so now first I'm going to go into this like cranberry shade. It is a shimmer. It's called Callisto, I believe. And I'm going to take that, quite a bit is picking up on the brush, and I'm going to take it in the center. Yeah, these shimmers, it feels almost like a cream. Like, yeah, it's definitely, it feels like moussey, like a cream. I definitely feel like that's the strong suit. Ooh, I'm getting some fallout onto my lashes. But yeah, that's what stands out in this palette to me. Yeah, that color, whoo, so that's special. These shimmers are special. And then for the inner part of my eye, I want to go in with the gold. I'm going to go in with Jupiter. Kind of like a fall look. Jupiter doesn't feel as like moussey. It feels like a different formula than the shade I just used, but it is pigmented, smooth. Let's see how it, yeah, it applies beautifully. These are like thicker shadows. It's kind of like a fall look. I am so ready for fall. I mean, I don't know, I feel conflicted. Like, I want fall to come. I'm excited for fall, the cooler weather, and you know, all of that, and the clothes, but I also want to enjoy what I can out of summer as well, because you know, here in Buffalo, New York, our summers are short and winters are long. So, you know, you have to enjoy the summer while it's here. And then I'm just gonna go back into the matte shade right here, and I'm just gonna go back into the outer corner and build up whatever, you know, got brushed away. I'm in the mood to go in with a black liner in my lower waterline. This is just my Tarte's. It has the liquid and pencil on either side. So for my lower lash line, I want to play with more shades that I didn't try yet. I'm going to go in with, I'm not sure what this one's called either, but it's like a purple shimmer. Feels just like the gold one. Really pretty. And I'm going to focus this on like the outer part and try to connect it. And for the inner part, I'm going to go with this shade right here. I remember when I swatched it, it was definitely more like a glitter. Kind of felt like a super shock. It doesn't have like a strong base like this gold shade that I used earlier, but it's still pretty. Oh, and when I press my brush into it, you could definitely see movement, like a cream almost. Yeah, there's a lot more glitter in that shade. So I'm going to line my eyes with this real quick and then use my mascara, and I will be back with my final thoughts. Okay, so I am back with my final thoughts. So overall, I do enjoy this palette. The color story isn't anything different. I'm sure a lot of people have these shades in their collections already, but I do feel like these shades will reach out to a larger number of people. But I do think the textures of the shadows are unique. I've never like dabbled into indie makeup, but what I've watched people do videos and talk about indie shadows and how they have like a duochrome and they're super shiny and stuff, and that's what these shimmer shades remind me of. Like they're so cool. And I don't have shades like this, that many at least. really pretty. I mean, you do have some shades that lack some pigment, like this matte right here and this shade right here, but I feel like they meant this to be like a highlighter or like just a topper shade. I'll actually go with that in my under my brow bone. When I press my brush into that, it has like that moussey texture as well. Like a lot of these shades feel like Super Shocks. So overall, I do enjoy this palette. Would I go out and purchase it? Probably not. But I am happy I got it in my Boxycharm. And if you got it in your Boxycharm, you know, definitely get some use out of it and enjoy it, because I think the shimmer shades are amazing. And I do know they have this for sale currently in the Boxycharm add-ons. I want to say they're charging $9, which is not a bad price. I think that's a fair price for this palette, but keep in mind you'd be paying for the shimmers. The mattes, I mean, these two mattes are okay. This one's, it's kind of patchy, not much pigment, but you're paying for the shimmers if you choose to purchase this palette. And I just want to swatch the Mars real quick. This one does not feel moussey. It feels like a standard shimmer. So you do got different textures, different types of shimmers. So I do enjoy that in this palette. But that is it, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I would love if you subscribe. And please check out the ladies in the Cut Crease collab. Miss Faye started this group, and we have Amethyst Winters, which Amethyst invited me into this group. We have Dezi's Corner, we have Odette Young, and UI Beauty, all in this group. So yeah, please check them out and see what they did. I think it's a really pretty, you know, going into fall look, like a glam going into fall look. But okay, guys, I'll see you soon. All right, bye.